This MetroCast Channel 10 Sportscast is brought to you by Century 21 Covered Bridges Realty, Inc., a leader in real estate throughout Columbia, Montour, and Luzerne counties with over 35 years professional experience and 28 professional realtors. Call or look them up online today. Century 21 Covered Bridges Realty, Inc. First Columbia Bank and Trust, making a difference every day by investing in our youth through education, athletics, and the arts. First Columbia knows the value of helping our young people dream, excel, and reach their goals. First Columbia Bank and Trust, member FDIC. Nor Hauling, serving Berwick and the surrounding communities and featuring residential or commercial trash pickup and dumpster services. Plus, single stream recycling to help keep our environment healthy. Proud sponsor of the BYFL, Nor Hauling, Berwick. The 161st Annual Bloomsburg Fair, September 24th through October 1st. Featuring world-class entertainment on the Toyota Grandstand stage. Tickets now available for all shows at bloomsburgfair.com or by phone. The 161st Annual Bloomsburg Fair. The Central Susquehanna Community Foundation, a philanthropic organization benefiting the residents of the greater Berwick area and beyond. Contributions made here that stay here, establishing a legacy for those who follow. The Central Susquehanna Community Foundation. And by MetroCast, your cable television, internet, and phone provider for the greater Berwick area, the Western Poconos, and portions of Schuylkill County. Log on to metrocast.com to learn more about the cable services available to you. MetroCast.
And welcome to MetroCast Channel 10's coverage of high school football. It's our first game of the season. In fact, the first game of the season for all high school. And it is a very warm August night. And we have got Hazleton area at Berwick tonight for you. And this is the start of a new era for the Berwick area Bulldogs as Frank Sheptock takes over at the helm for the Berwick Bulldogs. George Curry, as most know, passed away earlier this year, and a nice tribute going on to George Curry. One more time, the winningest coach in high school football here in the state of Pennsylvania. Frank Sheptock coming in, though, with a 107-81 record during his term as the head coach at Wilkes University. So he comes in with great coaching experience, and he is expecting a lot from this team this year. In fact, we will hear from Frank Sheptock in just a few moments. First, we want to bring up the lineups for today. And what we're looking at is the Hazleton area Cougars. Head coach is Mike Brennan. He says this is a better team than it was last year, although the offensive and defensive lines need a little bit of work. Struggling a little bit there, and they're hoping they can pull the team together and keep Berwick from getting into the end zone as much as possible. As we take a look at the rest of the lineup there, here is the coaching staff for the Hazleton area Cougars. Mike Brennan, the head coach, and our thanks to Fred Barletta, the athletic director at the Hazleton area, for his help in bringing us this game today. There's Go Dogs as the team is about to take the field. We'll let you hear what's happening with that. Hazleton area coming onto the field now to the cheers of their fans. And now for the Berwick area Bulldogs. Berwick Dogs, it's a new era, and there are the Berwick Bulldogs. A new era, new coach. Lots of fans here as always for this Berwick Bulldog football team. And here is a look at the Berwick area Bulldogs. Number 9, Jared Marshman, will be the starting quarterback for this season. Got lots of targets as well. And the defensive line, we are told, is pretty strong this year as well. Younger players coming up who look promising to keep this team strong for a long time. And Frank Sheptock, the new head coach for Berwick. And our thanks to Frank Sheptock. He's also the athletic director. Came into Berwick in 2014 in that position and won the job as the new Berwick head coach. So we're getting ready for the action. And what we want to right now, we got a chance to talk to Frank Sheptock earlier this week about his expectations for this team. As we see the toss, Hazleton won the toss. They have elected to receive. Berwick will be kicking off. So let's go ahead and go to the tape, if you will, of Frank Sheptock. And what we did was we asked him about taking over at the helm. As we look at Frank getting ready to send his team out onto the field, while Frank Sheptock, again, talked to us about taking over the reins here in Berwick.
Tonight's official.
Whenever you step into that program, a program like that, a program of that caliber, you have a sense of responsibility to try to build on that tradition and uphold the tradition and the foundation that was laid before you. And obviously that's a big challenge. But we've got a great group. They're very committed, and obviously through the summer and the winter season, we've worked very hard to get here where we are tonight.
The umpire.
And again, Frank Sheptock there talking about taking over the reins here in Berwick as the new head coach. Lots going on as the team takes to the field. Just about ready to get underway here in Berwick. We will have the complete interview with Coach Frank Sheptock during our halftime, so stick around for that. And in the meantime, we'll just let you know that if you would like a copy of this game ahead of time, because it is the first game under a new coach in Berwick, there's the information. Easiest way, go to metrocast.com/channel10PA. The DVD ordering information for games is right there for you. And hopefully you'll take a look at that and order a DVD. And as a keepsake of the first game for head coach Frank Sheptock here in Berwick. Cougars have taken the field.
Returning for Hazleton, number 23, Damon Harton, and number 22, Matt Sutton.
Berwick set to kick off. Number 31, Ken Marshman. Now we're underway in Berwick. Hazleton grabs it. And that is number 22, Matt Sutton, coming down. And Hazleton will begin at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hazleton area Cougars. As we said, it is a rather warm night.
1st and 10 for Hazleton.
Game time temperature at the start here, about 90 degrees, maybe 89. Humidity rather high. Everybody's wearing nice loose clothing. As we get set, number 7, Sparky Wolk, quarterback for the Cougars, back to pass right off the bat. Lets it fly, and that one is nearly picked off by the Bulldogs.
Pass by the quarterback, Sparky Wolk, broken up.
There you see it again. 2nd and 10 now for the Cougars. Wolk back, handoff. Nothing doing. Going to get a loss. The Berwick Bulldog defense on top of that one. And as we said, there is concern over the offensive and defensive lines for Hazleton this year. And that may have been the situation right there. Not quite strong enough to hold off the charge.
Loss of a yard, 3rd and 11 from the 34 of Hazleton.
Loss of a yard. play coming in from the side. Third and 11 for the Cougars. Sparky Wolf at quarterback. Snap, back to throw, looking. Can't find anybody, decides to run with it, being chased, brought down by number 18 of Berwick, Ralph Norris. And that'll bring up a fourth down. Hazleton will have to punt this away.
Out of the pocket, tackle downfield by Joe North.
Take another look at that. Look back to pass, can't find anybody open. Sees a little gap right there, goes through.
42.
But Norris sees it all happening, brings him down. And Hazleton will have to punt this away.
For Berwick, Damon Beckhorn and Evan Klinger.
I believe that's Damon Horton with the kick. Here's the punt. That is taken by Berwick. Up past the 40. Step near the 50, brought down at about the 42, 43-yard line of Berwick. A nice return to get things started for the Berwick area Bulldogs. Here's a look at head coach Frank Sheptock telling his team what to do. Good run back here by Evan Klinger. Little hop step there. First and 10 now from the 41-yard line. Here's a look at number 9, Jared Marshman, your quarterback for the Bulldogs this year. High snap. And they're going to blow that one dead. Penalty. Against Berwick, and that'll back him up to start things off.
Offside for Berwick. Moves the ball back to the Hazleton 46.
Offsides call. So Berwick will be backed up to the 46. It'll be a 1st and 15. Marshman, quick handoff. And a breakthrough is Lenny Wida. He's off to the races. Tripped up, maybe by his own feet.
Wida on the initial carry. Picks up 25.
But a good run. Winds all the way up at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the Hazleton 20.
And Berwick going no huddle. And Wida met at the line on that one. Second down now. Wida again in the first place from scrimmage there. Finds a big hole. Winds up going down on by knee right there at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 9 now. Quarterback keeper by Marshman. Gets a few more yards.
Marshman on the keeper, tackled by Carson Kinney.
Winds up at about the
3rd and 3 from the
13-yard line. So 3rd and 3. Quick play. A new change of pace for the Berwick Bulldogs under Coach Sheptock. Marshman in trouble, looking in the end zone, over the top, and a touchdown for Berwick. Berwick gets on the board first. 6-0. Marshman with lots of time. Kenny Marshman here, rolling out, goes to the right. Plenty of time. Finally looks at the end zone, over the top of the Cougars.
Marshman for the point after.
Winds up with a touchdown. And this is Ken Marshman here with the extra point. It is up, and it is good. So Berwick gets on the board first. They now lead 7-0. We'll be back with the ensuing kickoff after this on MetroCast Channel 10.
By Ken Marshman.
What's special about Century 21 agents? It's all about focus and persistence and staging assistance. They're some kind of hybrid bear bulldog breed crossed with all kinds of tough animals that are stubborn about achieving their objectives, which in this case is selling your home. They're part rainmaker, part sunshine maker. They have the sentimentality and warmth of a greeting card and the amazing analyzing power of an industrial strength computer, like that big computer that beat that Russian guy in chess that one time. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents.
Century 21 Covered Bridges Realty Inc., serving Columbia, Montour, and Luzerne counties for over 35 years. Nor Hauling Berwick. Trash pickup, dumpster services, residential or commercial, Nor Hauling does it all. Community-minded, Nor Hauling is helping to keep the environment healthy through its single-stream recycling efforts in the borough of Berwick and elsewhere. Nor Hauling is also a proud sponsor of the Berwick Youth Football League. Fast and reliable, call today to learn how easy and affordable Nor Hauling services can be. Nor Hauling Berwick. Like them on Facebook.
And we are back in Berwick. The Bulldogs have just taken a 7-0 lead.
Marshman. Ken Marshman to kick off for Berwick. 22, Damon
Ken Marshman.
And 22, Matt Sutton deep for the Cougars.
Kicking off for the Berwick area Bulldogs. Excellent crowd on hand for this season opener. The home opener for the Berwick Bulldogs. Usually this game between Hazleton and Berwick happens at the end of the season. This year it's the first game of the season. That's a result of the changing of the PIAA brackets. There used to be 4, there's now 6. As Hazleton's number 23, Damon Horton, tries to get something going, but he is hit hard at the 15-yard line by the special teams of the Berwick area Bulldogs.
Hazleton, 1st and 10.
So they'll have a 1st and 10 now.
15.
There's a look at Horton catching the ball, looking, can't get anything. Lots of blue shirts there, and they bring him down quick. 1st and 15. Hazleton down by 7 very early in this game. Handoff. Nothing doing again. Berwick defense stepping it up here.
Tackle by Kyle Roberts.
And they'll have a loss of about 3 on that particular play.
2nd and 12 from the Cougar 13.
As we see Sparky Wolk here. Hand that ball off. Believe that was to Adrian Otero. Wolk back again. 2nd and 12 now. Looking to pass. Fires it off, completes it, gets it out to the 20-yard line. So a nice play by Hazleton area. Pass there to Hunter Van Blargen.
Pass completed to Hunter Van Blargen. Out to the 22-yard line.
As you heard, at the 22-yard line.
3rd and 3.
Nice pass.
From the 22.
Threaded that right through a couple of blue shirts. 3rd and 3 now. Berwick leading 7-0. In motion. Wolk to take the snap. Quick handoff. Nothing doing. Berwick all over him on that one. And that'll bring up a 4th and 3 situation.
Swarmed by the interior Berwick defense.
And that is Adrian Otero trying to get it. Nothing doing again, so 4th and 3.
Last one up off the file.
Hazleton will have to
loss of 1.
Punt this one away.
4 from the Cougar 22.
As you can see, surrounded by blue shirts, and
Evan Klinger, Damon Beckhorn deep for Berwick.
Coach Brennan for Hazleton has said that the lines are a little bit tough. A bad snap. Trying to run for daylight. Going to get knocked out of bounds at about the 20. Stepped out at about the 23-yard line. That was number 23, Damon Horton, back to kick the ball. Bad snap, had nothing, no other choice other than to try to run for a 1st down. Wasn't able to get there. There's the bad snap, a bobble.
On the missed punt.
And Horton working his way around, being chased by 3 blue shirts. Stepped out right there, you can see. And consequently, they did not get the punt away, so Berwick will get the ball on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. High snap. And a handoff to Wida. He breaks through. He's at the 10, the 5, and he's in for another Berwick touchdown. Berwick on fire.
23 yards and a Berwick
5 minutes into this game, not even 5 minutes into this game, and it is now 13-0. Berwick coming up strong. There's the snap to Marshman. A little bit high. Lenny Wida takes it, turns back around, finds a hole, spins around, and waltzes his way right in for another Berwick touchdown. And here's Ken Marshman, the kicker for this year's team, set to do the extra point. It is up, and that is good as well. Berwick takes a 14-0 lead in this game versus Hazleton. We'll be back with more of the first quarter action between Berwick and Hazleton on MetroCast Channel 10 right after this.
Does it really make a difference where you bank? It does if your bank makes a difference. First Columbia Bank is making a difference every day in the communities we serve. As your community bank, we know the value of investing in our young people. Supporting academics, athletics, and the arts are just a few of the ways First Columbia encourages personal growth and success. Our children are the hope for the future, and we are committed to helping them succeed. First Columbia Bank, with you and your children every step of the way.
Back again in Berwick, where the Bulldogs have taken a 14-0 lead. Ensuing kickoff. Taken by Hazleton. Run back to about the 22, maybe the 23-yard line. That was number 22, Matt Sutton, bringing the ball back.
On the return kickoff. Fielding it at the 5. Bringing it out to the 24-yard line, 23-yard line for the Cougars.
1st and 10 coming up for the Hazleton area Cougars. There you can see Matt Sutton taking the ball, looking for some room. Berwick all over that one. Brought down again at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for Hazleton area. Sparky Wolk at quarterback for the Cougars. Takes the snap and fakes the handoff, but the defensive line of Berwick pushes through, gets to him in the backfield, so a loss of 2 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd and 12 for the Hazleton area Cougars.
Loss of 2, 2nd and 12 from the 21.
You're going to see lots of Bulldogs in there. Didn't fool anybody, and Wolk goes down. 2nd and 12.
In on that tackle.
They marked him back further, so 2nd and 13 actually. Wolk does hand this one off. 1 or 2 tackles broken. Gets out to about the 25-yard line. Adrian Otero.
On the carry. Chase Brothers and
so they may have gained about 4 on that one. That should bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Hazleton area Cougars.
Gain of 4.
Another look at that. Wolk. Quick
9
handoff to Otero. 3rd and 9 now for the Cougars. They are having a hard time getting anything going here against this strong Berwick defense. And a flag comes in. And illegal procedure against Hazleton, and they got a yard out of it.
Against Hazleton,
and that'll back them up.
Penalty. We'll move the ball back to the 20-yard line. 3rd.
As you heard, that'll back them up to the 20-yard line now. play coming in from Coach Brennan from the sidelines. Sparky Wolk, quarterback. .520 and change to go in this quarter. And the pass is completed.
David Smith on the carry.
But David Smith does manage to catch the ball. He's smothered by the Bulldogs defense. For no gain on that particular play.
Loss of 1. 4th and 15 for the Cougars.
Bring up a 4th down, and they're going to have to punt this one away. Smith there with a nice catch. Unfortunately surrounded by blue shirts everywhere. And back to kick is Damon Horton. He gets this one away. Last time it was a bobbled hike. Berwick makes the grab. Gets brought down at the 38-yard line. And that's where Berwick will get to work. Berwick with a 14-0 lead here in just the first quarter.
The Cougar 40-yard line.
Horton with the punt.
Tackle by number 36, Caleb Yonner. First
Good
and
catch.
10 for Berwick at Hazleton 38.
And a good finish. And here we go. Jared Marshman, a quarterback for Berwick, takes the snap, looking to throw on first down. Going across the middle. Got a man, and it's caught by number 26, Anthony Sassini.
Pass is completed to Anthony Sassini.
They'll move the change. Ball gets dropped at about the 11-yard line. Berwick going no huddle. That's a change under new coach Frank Sheptock. Quick handoff to Wida. And he is met there. Here's the previous play. Jared Marshman. Lots of time to throw. Going right across the middle to Anthony Sassini. Pulls it in. Brought down at the 16-yard line. Next play gathered a couple more. 2nd and 7 now for the Bulldogs. Around the 13-yard line. Handoff to Wida, who gets forward a little bit. This is the previous play.
Then Wida on the carry.
Wida, the big workhorse for Berwick so far in this game.
Inside the 10-yard line.
And here's the second down play. Wida again with the ball, getting through. 3rd and 2. Berwick threatening yet again, already with a 14-0 lead. And Marshman's going to keep that one. Looks like he got enough forward progression to get the first down. We'll see where they spot the ball. He needed to get to the 7. And it looks like he's going to be at the 6. So it looks as if Berwick got their first down. And it will now be 1st and goal for the Berwick Bulldogs. Marshman getting just enough.
At the 6.
1st and goal. And that play read well by the Hazleton area Cougars as Len Wida dropped for a loss back at the 9-yard line now. So that'll bring up still a 2nd and goal.
Loss of 4. 2nd and goal from the 9.
Handoff from Marshman. Wida thinks about it, kind of gets bogged down on the turf. Marshman back to throw. Looking, tosses it, and that one's broken up just as they tried to catch it.
Knocked down incomplete by number 2, Hunter Van Blargen in the end zone. Brings up a 3rd and goal from the 9.
3rd and goal. Marshman rolling out here, looking into the end zone. Quick toss. And nothing doing, and the pass was intended to Ralph Norris. So 3rd and goal now for the Berwick area Bulldogs. Jared Marshman looking again to pass. Across the middle, and a drop by Harrison Kuchka.
Pass in the back of the end zone.
And that'll bring up a
For
fourth down
Harrison
situation.
Kuchka.
And it
Incomplete.
looks as if the kicking team is coming
Brings
out.
up a 4th and goal
So
from the
Ken
9.
Marshman, the brother of Jared Marshman, I believe, will be stepping up to try his first field goal of
Berwick to attempt a field
the
goal.
2016 season.
Snap will be from the 9-yard line.
Wide
Spot at the
looking,
16,
looking. A little bit of
26-yard
time there.
attempt.
Tries to get it to Kuchka, but in and out of his hands. Fourth down. This is for 3. Up. And it is good. Berwick goes up
Is good.
17-0. Still with 2:24 left in the first quarter.
In the first quarter, 17.
We'll be back with the ensuing kickoff. Berwick building a commanding lead very early in this game. More to come here on MetroCast Channel 10.
Once again, fans,
Light up the night at the 161st Bloomsburg Fair's Toyota Grandstand. Tickets are now on sale for Christian pop duo for King and Country with special guests Jordan Feliz and Lauren Daigle. The legendary Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Country's Jake Owen with Old Dominion. Lee Bryce with Ben Gallagher. The award-winning The Band Perry. And America's Got Talent Season 10 winner ventriloquist Paul Zerden. And saddle up for the PRCA-sanctioned Painted Pony Rodeo. Tickets on sale now for all shows, online or by phone.
Across 5 1/2 counties, Central Susquehanna Community Foundation is dedicated to supporting charitable needs and making a positive impact for the people who reside in our region. CSCF grants $2.5 million annually back into the communities it serves from more than 200 funds. Large or small, your contribution, as focused and specific as you'd like, can make a difference, creating a legacy for those who follow. Central Susquehanna Community Foundation, for good, forever.
We are back again. Berwick kicking off. Hazleton trying to get something going as Matt Sutton takes the kickoff. Gets back up to about the 25-yard line.
Sutton on the return for the Cougars out to the 25-yard line.
And that's where they will begin things. A reminder, if you'd like a copy of this game on DVD, we have them available for you. They're $25 each. The best way to order is just go to our website, metrocast.com/channel10PA. Look around on the page, and there is the information for ordering DVDs there for you. It's also where you can see our schedule of fall sports here on MetroCast Channel 10. We've got football, of course. We've also got boys and girls soccer and some field hockey action coming your way this season, and all 34 games planned. And a little bit of confusion maybe there at the beginning of that play as the ball handed off by Sparky Wolk.
Max McCabe, number
Again, a lot of blue shirts there. Berwick in on it, so no gain. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10 now
from the Cougar 25.
for the Hazleton area Cougars. Take another look at that. Wolk to take the snap. Gives the handoff to number 32, Adrian Otero. Nothing doing. 2nd and 10 now for the Cougars. Coming up on about a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Pass to the outside complete for a nice gain for Hazleton area. As number 6, David Smith, pulls that one in, gets out near first down territory. It looks like they're going to mark it back at about the 33-yard line, so a gain of 8 on that particular play for the Cougars. And that has got to be some encouragement for this team that has been struggling throughout this game. Here's Wolk again, back to throw, and he finds Smith open. Smith does the turn, met by some blue shirts, keeps his feet moving. Gain of 8. 3rd and 2 now for the Cougars. They have yet to get a first down in this game. Down 17-0 to Berwick. And they're not going to get it there either, as Berwick defense steps up big time to take Adrian Otero down at the line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up a 4th down. About a 3-yard loss on that one, so they'll mark the ball at the 30-yard line, and that's where Hazleton will have to kick this one away yet again to a very good defensive squad for the Berwick area Bulldogs. Wolk again handing it off, and Otero just can't get anything going on this one. We've got a 4th and 5. Here's the punt. It's up. It is taken by the Dogs. Some running room, pushed out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. So Berwick in great position once again with less than a minute to play here in the first quarter, already ahead 17-0.
Berwick great field position, 1st and 10 at the Cougar 33.
Here's the kick again. And a nice run back by Evan Klinger. 1st and 10 for the Berwick Bulldogs. About 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. And a timeout is called by the Hazleton area Cougars. And there's a look at Coach Brennan. They want to talk things over and try and figure a few things out, see if they can get something started here. And we're going to take a little break. It is 17-0, Berwick on top of Hazleton.
My world begins with me. I live online, and MetroCast totally gets that. The high-speed internet is so fast. I can find videos for my science project, do homework with my best friend. What did you get for number 7? Download new songs to my playlist, stream TV shows, and with Wi-Fi, I can do it all through the house. Pretty cool, huh? After all, MetroCast begins with me.
Make the most of your digital life with MetroCast, advanced video, internet, and phone.
What's special about Century 21 agents? It's all about focus and persistence and staging assistance. They're some kind of hybrid bear bulldog breed crossed with all kinds of tough animals that are stubborn about achieving their objectives, which in this case is selling your home. They're part rainmaker, part sunshine maker. They have the sentimentality and warmth of a greeting card and the amazing analyzing power of an industrial strength computer, like that big computer that beat that Russian guy in chess that one time. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents.
Century 21 Covered Bridges Realty, Inc., serving Columbia, Montour, and Luzerne counties for over 35 years. Nor Hauling Berwick. Trash pickup, dumpster services, residential or commercial, Nor Hauling does it all. Community-minded, Nor Hauling is helping to keep the environment healthy through its single-stream recycling efforts in the borough of Berwick and elsewhere. Nor Hauling is also a proud sponsor of the Berwick Youth Football League. Fast and reliable, call today to learn how easy and affordable Nor Hauling services can be. Nor Hauling Berwick, like them on Facebook.
And we're back again at Crispin Field, famed Crispin Field in Berwick, where we are getting ready to wrap up the first quarter of play here. Berwick with the ball, first down. Hand off to Wida. He's past the 20, the 25, 15, up to the 10, and brought down at the 5-yard line. Len Wida with another fantastic run.
On the carry.
34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Berwick already ahead 17-0 and threatening yet again.
First and goal for Berwick at the 5.
First and goal, as you heard. Quick handoff to Wida. Back to live action quickly. Wida again through. And another Berwick touchdown. Berwick taking a commanding lead 23-0 over the visiting Hazleton area Cougars to kick off their 2016 season under new head coach Frank Sheptock. And he's got to be pleased with the way his team is playing. They came out here to serve notice that this team that was very good last year is even better this year. And unfortunately for the Cougars, they're the ones who are having to find out. We'll wait for the extra point attempt. 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Ken Marshman. The kick is up. And that one is good as well. So Berwick now with a 24-0 lead here in the first quarter. Go back and show you those last two plays. Wida taking the handoff from Jared Marshman, and he works his way up, works his magic, if you will. Struggles, keeps the legs churning, gets down to the 5-yard line. And then we had the play from scrimmage, first and goal. Marshman hands it off again. And Wida waltzes in for another touchdown for the Berwick area Bulldogs. 24-0. Back after this.
First Columbia Bank finances families, futures, and, well, fun.
Fun comes in a lot of shapes and forms for different people. Some people need a new house. That's their fun. Some people need a new car. For Knoebels, it was a new steel roller coaster.
First Columbia has flexibility to manage the twists and turns of large projects like Impulse, while always staying true to their hometown way of doing business. This is what community banking is all about. First Columbia Bank.
Light up the night at the 161st Bloomsburg Fair's Toyota Grandstand. Tickets are now on sale for Christian pop duo For King and Country with special guests Jordan Feliz and Lauren Daigle. The legendary Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Country's Jake Owen with Old Dominion. Lee Bryce with Ben Gallagher. The award-winning The Band Perry. And America's Got Talent Season 10 winner ventriloquist Paul Zerden. And saddle up for the PRCA-sanctioned Painted Pony Rodeo. Tickets on sale now for all shows, online or by phone.
Back again in Berwick, where the Bulldogs have just taken a commanding lead, 24-0. And they kick it off with 21 seconds left. Hazleton takes the ball. Nice run back out to the 30. Brought down from behind, I believe, by number 15, Alexander Szykuski. So Hazleton will start at the 30-yard line.
Return from the 7-yard line out to the 30, a 23-yard return.
As you heard, 23-yard return.
From their 30-yard line.
And a very nice run back there by number 23, Damon Horton. Play from scrimmage. Walk looking to pass. Lets it go over the top of his receiver. Incomplete. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
Pass downfield is incomplete.
8 seconds left on the clock.
2nd and 10 for Hazleton from their 30-yard line.
Berwick again leading 24-0. Sparky Wolk, the quarterback, looking. Finally lets it go. Tries to get that to Hunter Van Blargen over his head. And the play coming in from the sideline. 2nd and 10 now. Likely the final play of the first quarter. Hazleton falling behind, 24-0. Walk with a handoff. And a yard or two. The run there by Adrian Otero. And that is where the first quarter is going to come to an end, with Hazleton trying to figure out how to get something started here, how to get past this strong Berwick defense, as Otero once again getting brought down at the line of scrimmage. End of the first quarter, Berwick leading 24-0.
Across 5 1/2 counties, Central Susquehanna Community Foundation is dedicated to supporting charitable needs and making a positive impact for the people who reside in our region. CSCF grants $2.5 million annually back into the communities it serves from more than 200 funds. Large or small, your contribution, as focused and specific as you'd like, can make a difference, creating a legacy for those who follow. Central Susquehanna Community Foundation, for good, forever.
My world begins with me. I live online, and MetroCast totally gets that. The high-speed internet is so fast. I can find videos for my science project, do homework with my best friend. What did you get for number 7? Download new songs to my playlist, stream TV shows, and with Wi-Fi, I can do it all through the house. Pretty cool, huh? After all, MetroCast begins with me.
Make the most of your digital life with MetroCast, advanced video, internet, and phone.
Back again in Berwick, start of the second quarter. Hazleton with the ball, a connection over the middle, and a nice completion as number 88, Will Strassner, pulls that one in for a first down, the first down of the game for Hazleton, but there may be trouble. A penalty on the play. And it is against Hazleton. And they're going to bring that one back. So Hazleton finally getting a nice pass play going, making an advancement. But they had an illegal shift in the backfield, and because of that, they'll bring the ball back. And instead of a first down, they'll be looking at a 3rd and 14 now. Walk again with a nice connection to Strasner. Brought down at about the 49-yard line, but again, all for naught. They'll bring that back. 3rd and 14 now as we begin the second quarter with Berwick leading 24-0. Sparky Wolk at quarterback for the Cougars. Back to throw, looking, finds a gap, takes off, gets up to about the 32-yard line. A nice run by quarterback Sparky Wolk. Gets a few yards on that play, not enough for a first down though. Winds up basically back at the original line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up a 4th down situation. Hazleton back to punt. Ball goes in the dirt. Kicked away. That's a short one. Takes a Hazleton roll. Gets up to about the 37-yard line, and that's where Berwick will take over. So we take another look at the run by Sparky Wolk. Saw the opportunity there and did as well as he could. Once again, DVDs of this game available from MetroCast, Channel 10. You just go to our website, metrocast.com/Channel10PA. DVD ordering information is there for you. Whether it's a game from this season or any game from the last couple of seasons, we've got them available for you. Berwick with another pass play and a completion, getting out to the first down marker before the forward progression is stopped. Matt Champ with the catch. Again, quick work here. That one's a little behind. Hits the dirt. And that is Mike Force, the intended target there. Can't get to it. Here's the previous pass play. Jared Marshman getting that one out to Champ for the first down. Hand off the Wida. And he is going to get maybe 5 yards on that run. Previous play. Marshman again back to throw. Lots of time going across the middle. Just a little bit short. Again to pass. Ball gets loose and Hazleton recovers a fumble by Berwick. First serious mistake of the entire game. 9:38 left in the first half. Hazleton comes up with the ball as the defense comes up strong for the Cougars. See if we can figure out who actually got through that line. Bursting through. And a nice play by the Cougars to get the ball back. Cougars now with the ball. High snap and return the favor, and he is brought down from behind by the Berwick defense. Another look at that play from before. Strip the ball. Well played. And we have a 2nd and 14 situation now for the Hazleton area Cougars. After the Bulldogs came up big this play. The snap to Wolk. And he is first here today by number 56. Wolk with the run. The keeper gets back up to the line of scrimmage before being brought down. Take another look at that one. Wolk looking, finding no one. Just tries to tuck that ball in, takes off. It's dropped down.
McCabe into the Berwick lineup on defense. Number 87. 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9 now. Cougars again looking. Little screen pass. And read well by
Swing pass to
number 8.
Tackle in the backfield by number 8, Evan Klinger.
Evan Klinger right there. And he is able to bring Adrian Otero down, and that'll bring up a 4th and 9 for the Hazleton area Cougars. So even though they got a break to get the ball back, causing a fumble and a fumble recovery, they're still not able to really get anything going as the Berwick defense continues to hold strong. And now for the punt. Ball is up. And that one's going to roll.
Short kick.
About the 28-yard line. And that is where the Berwick area Bulldogs will take over. We'll come back after this. You're watching high school football on MetroCast Channel 10.
What's special about Century 21 agents? It's all about focus and persistence and staging assistance. They're some kind of hybrid bear bulldog breed crossed with all kinds of tough animals that are stubborn about achieving their objectives, which in this case is selling your home. They're part rainmaker, part sunshine maker. They have the sentimentality and warmth of a greeting card and the amazing analyzing power of an industrial strength computer, like that big computer that beat that Russian guy in chess that one time. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents.
Century 21 Covered Bridges Realty, Inc., serving Columbia, Montour, and Luzerne counties for over 35 years.
Back again with high school football here on MetroCast Channel 10. Berwick with the ball, 1st and 10. Hand off to Len Wida. Goes one way, cuts back the other, and turns what could have been a loss into maybe a 3-yard gain. Should bring up a 2nd and 7 situation for the Berwick area Bulldogs.
2nd and 8 from the 32.
Some quick play by Berwick. No huddle offense. Again, another handoff to Wida. He finds room, and he's off to the races. Tripped up at about the 47-yard line. Falls at the 49. So big gain for the Berwick area Bulldogs.
Breaking into the open and across midfield for the Berwick.
Here's the previous play by Wida. Handoff from Marshman. Goes one way, too many white shirts, backs up, and then somehow finds a way through.
At the Berwick 49.
Another handoff to Wida, another room to run. Only gets about 3 on that particular play.
Len Wida, Berwick carry, pick up of 3. 2nd and 7.
Again, here's the previous play, the big run by Wida.
48.
Wound up with about a 20-yard gain on that particular play. 2nd and 7 now. Marshman back, take the snap. Again, a handoff. And some running room. Gets a few more yards. Ball is spotted at the 44-yard line. Evan Klinger taking the snap on that one. Brings up a 3rd and 3 now for the Bulldogs. And that is Klinger battling his way through for another Berwick area first down. Previous play, Klinger on his first carry, doing a nice job moving the ball forward.
Tackle by number 28, Kobe Jackson. 1st and 10 for Berwick at the 39.
Handoff. Klinger again with another big run. So Berwick showing strength in the running game with not only Lana Wida, but also Evan Klinger as we look at the previous play. That was the one for the first down.
Another 11-yard gain and a Berwick first
And again,
down.
11 yards on that play, so yet another first down for Berwick. Leading 24-0. Marshman taking the snap. This one to Lenny Wida, finds a big hole. He's off to the 15, past the 10. Going to get bounced down at about the 6-yard line, so Berwick threatening big time here. Previous play from Evan Klinger. This one he got about 11 yards on, another Berwick first down. Berwick threatening yet to score again. Hazleton unable to stop the run. And Berwick taking advantage of that. The snap, and again Wida with the ball. Finds a hole, and he is in for another Berwick touchdown. Berwick going up 30-0 here in the first half. 4:37 left in the first half, and Berwick is up 30-0. Here's the previous play by Len Wida. Takes that ball from about the 30-yard line and waltzes his way all the way down to about the 6-yard line. And that is going to set up Berwick's latest touchdown as they get ready for the extra point. Ken Marshman doing the kicking for the Bulldogs this season. Kick is up. And that one is good as well. Berwick taking a commanding 31-0 lead over the Hazleton area Cougars.
31, Hazleton nothing.
As we look at Len Wida waltz his way through a sea of white shirts and in for another Berwick touchdown. 31-0, Berwick on top with 4:30 left to go in the first half.
Nor Hauling Berwick. Trash pickup, dumpster services, residential or commercial, Nor Hauling does it all. Community-minded, Nor Hauling is helping to keep the environment healthy through its single-stream recycling efforts in the borough of Berwick and elsewhere. Nor Hauling is also a proud sponsor of the Berwick Youth Football League. Fast and reliable, call today to learn how easy and affordable Nor Hauling services can be. Nor Hauling Berwick, like them on Facebook.
Does it really make a difference where you bank? It does if your bank makes a difference. First Columbia Bank is making a difference every day in the communities we serve. As your community bank, we know the value of investing in our young people. Supporting academics, athletics, and the arts are just a few of the ways First Columbia encourages personal growth and success. Our children are the hope for the future, and we are committed to helping them succeed. First Columbia Bank, with you and your children every step of the way.
And we are back in Berwick, where the Bulldogs have taken by any measure a commanding lead, 31-0 over the Hazleton area Cougars. There's the kickoff. The run back by the Cougars out to the 20, 25, caught up with at about the 25, and finally brought down at about the 29-yard line, so not a bad run back. And what people are talking about up here is the strength of the leg of Ken Marshman. That kickoff was all the way back at the goal line. He's not only acing all of his extra points and field goals so far in this game, he's also kicking off pretty deep, which sets up a good thing for the Berwick area defense.
4:27 remaining in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for the Cougars from their 29-yard line.
Gets a yard or two. Number 42, Carson Kinney on the carry.
Kinney, the fullback, on the carry. Kyle Roberts on the Berwick tackle for a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9.
Here's the kickoff return by Hazleton area. Second and 9 now for the Cougars. Quarterback is Sparky Wolk. He's going to step back and rethink things. And we're going to have
whistle, penalty flag on the play.
A penalty against the Cougars.
Against Hazleton.
And they're going to back up a little bit. And so what we've got for you right here is their last run. 2nd and 14 now for the Hazleton area Cougars. As some would say, not having a good time today.
2nd and 14 from the Cougar 25.
Screen out to number 2, Hunter Van Blargen. He's got some room to run. Gets up to about the 32-yard line before he's finally brought down.
Completed to Van Blargen.
He needed more than that, though, to get a first down, so that will bring up a 3rd down situation as they were working
the outside of the formation by number 24
through penalty yardage.
3rd and 7 for the
But a well-designed play by the Hazleton area Cougars. Walk again with a screen out to Van Blargen. He turns it upfield. Gets some of those yards back. 3rd and 7 now for the Cougars. Walk back to pass, being chased down and brought down by the Berwick area Bulldogs. Number 56 right there, bringing them down.
Quarterback on the rollout, sacked in the backfield by number 87, defensive end Max McCabe. For a 7-yard loss, will bring up 4th and 14.
Matt McCabe helping to bring him down. 4th and 14. Hazleton going to have to kick this one away. Short kick. Just gets past the 50-yard line to about the 47-yard line, and that is where Berwick will get the ball back with about 2 minutes left here in the first half.
Rolls dead across midfield at the Berwick 47-yard line.
Another look at that play. Walt goes back, starts looking.
Berwick with a 1st and 10.
Being chased by Berwick, finally brought down for a big loss. And consequently, Berwick will get the ball back, and they will be a 1st and 10 with about 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Quick pass across, completed. A little bit of running around, brought down at about the 42-yard line.
Pass completed to Anthony.
Stays in bounds. Anthony Assassini, the receiver.
Tackled by Adrian Otero. Gain of 12, picks up a 1st down for the Berwick. 1st and 10 from the Cougar 41.
Again, no huddle offense this season for Berwick. Keeping Hazleton on their toes. Quick pass across the middle and completed. Catch made there by Mike Force.
Pass completed down the center of the formation to number 6, Michael Force.
That'll bring him a 1st and 10 as they rush to get the ball down there.
1st and 10 at the 13.
They'll be at the 13-yard line. Berwick threatening yet again. Hand off to Klinger. He's going to get up to the 10-yard line.
off the left side of the formation.
Previous play, cross the middle and completed to Anthony Sassini.
3, 2nd and 7.
1:10 left here in the first half. Handoff to Klinger, and he's got some room, and he is over for another Berwick touchdown. Berwick just tearing up the defense of Hazleton.
10-yard run.
37-0 is the score now, with less than a minute left in the first half. Berwick making a statement. That's the only way to put this, as we watch the pass across the middle by Mike Force, which set up the latest touchdown for the Berwick area Bulldogs.
Marshman for the point after attempt.
Ken Marshman with the point after. Extra point attempt here. And that one hits the crossbar, no good. First one he's missed all game. No matter, Berwick still leading 37-0 with 54 seconds left in the game, courtesy of this play.
Hazleton, nothing.
Jared Marshman handing the ball off to Evan Klinger, and he falls across the end zone. Berwick leading 37-0 with less than a minute to play in the first half here in our Berwick at Hazleton and Berwick football game. Back in a moment.
Light up the night at the 161st Bloomsburg Fair's Toyota Grandstand. Tickets are now on sale for Christian pop duo for King and Country with special guests Jordan Feliz and Lauren Daigle, the legendary Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, Country's Jake Owen with Old Dominion, Lee Bryce with Ben Gallagher, the award-winning The Band Perry, and America's Got Talent Season 10 winner ventriloquist Paul Zerden, and saddle up for the PRCA sanctioned Painted Pony Rodeo. Tickets on sale now. All shows online or by phone.
Across 5 1/2 counties, Central Susquehanna Community Foundation is dedicated to supporting charitable needs and making a positive impact for the people who reside in our region. CSCF grants $2.5 million annually back into the communities it serves from more than 200 funds. Large or small, your contribution, as focused and specific as you'd like, can make a difference, creating a legacy for those who follow. Central Susquehanna Community Foundation, for good, forever.
The kickoff for Berwick.
And our thanks to our sponsors this season of MetroCast Sports. We appreciate you guys being on board as we look at the kickoff for Berwick to Hazleton area. And that one, as we said, Ken Marshman's got a leg on him, and that one goes into the end zone. Hazleton just says, let it go. 54 seconds left in the first half. Berwick leading 37-0.
Taking my shows on the road begins with me, so I don't go anywhere without TV Everywhere from MetroCast. It lets me watch news, sports, plus TV shows on my laptop, tablet, or smartphone, so I can catch up from just about anywhere. And when I get home, I can watch it all on my big screen TV. Thanks to TV Everywhere, now wherever I am, MetroCast begins with me.
Make the most of your digital life with MetroCast, advanced video, internet, and phone.
Here we are back in Berwick. Berwick leading 37-0. 54 seconds left in the first half. Hazleton with a big run. Tripped up at about the 30-yard line, and that's their big runner, Adrian Otero. And Hazleton finally gets their first down
Cougar first down.
of this particular game.
Jared Wright for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 for the Cougars from their 31-yard line.
40 seconds left here in the first half. Hazleton trying to get something going here. Handoff. A little bit of running room, a nice run. Out to about the 38-yard line, it looks like.
Off the right side. Picking up significant yardage, gain of 8 on the first down play. 2nd down and 2 from the
first play from scrimmage. Hazleton and Otero getting through. Quick dive for a first down.
first half comes to an end. Our score, Berwick 37.
And as you see the clock wind down, the first half does come to an end as we take it the last play for the Cougars of the first half. Laterro once again showing the strength of his legs and making his way up. So we have the end of the first half with Berwick leading 37-0, a commanding lead in the home opener for the Berwick area Bulldogs and the season opener for the Hazleton area Cougars. First game as new head coach of the Berwick Bulldogs for Frank Sheptock, and his team is doing him proud. We will talk with Frank Sheptock about taking over the reins of this famed ball club and his plans for the season and some standout performers. And we'll have that for you during halftime. Coming up next here on MetroCast, Channel 10.
What's special about Century 21 agents? It's all about focus and persistence and staging assistance. They're some kind of hybrid bear bulldog breed crossed with all kinds of tough animals that are stubborn about achieving their objectives, which in this case is selling your home. They're part rainmaker, part sunshine maker. They have the sentimentality and warmth of a greeting card and the amazing analyzing power of an industrial strength computer, like that big computer that beat that Russian guy in chess that one time. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents.
Century 21 Covered Bridges Realty, Inc., serving Columbia, Montour, and Luzerne counties for over 35 years. Nor Hauling Berwick. Trash pickup, dumpster services, residential or commercial, Nor Hauling does it all. Community-minded, Nor Hauling is helping to keep the environment healthy through its single-stream recycling efforts in the borough of Berwick and elsewhere. Nor Hauling is also a proud sponsor of the Berwick Youth Football League. Fast and reliable, call today to learn how easy and affordable Nor Hauling services can be. Nor Hauling Berwick, like them on Facebook.
First Columbia Bank finances families, futures, and, well, fun.
Fun comes in a lot of shapes and forms for different people. Some people need a new house. That's their fun. Some people need a new car. For Knoebels, it was a new steel roller coaster.
First Columbia has flexibility to manage the twists and turns of large projects like Impulse, while always staying true to their hometown way of doing business. This is what community banking is all about. First Columbia Bank.
Light up the night at the 161st Bloomsburg Fair's Toyota Grandstand. Tickets are now on sale for Christian pop duo for King and Country with special guests Jordan Feliz and Lauren Daigle, the legendary Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, Country's Jake Owen with Old Dominion, Lee Bryce with Ben Gallagher, the award-winning The Band Perry, and America's Got Talent Season 10 winner ventriloquist Paul Zerden, and saddle up for the PRCA-sanctioned Painted Pony Rodeo. Tickets on sale now for all shows, online or by phone.
Across 5 1/2 counties, Central Susquehanna Community Foundation is dedicated to supporting charitable needs and making a positive impact for the people who reside in our region. CSCF grants $2.5 million annually back into the communities it serves from more than 200 funds. Large or small, your contribution, as focused and specific as you'd like, can make a difference, creating a legacy for those who follow. Central Susquehanna Community Foundation, for good, forever.
Taking my shows on the road begins with me, so I don't go anywhere without TV Everywhere from MetroCast. It lets me watch news, sports, plus TV shows on my laptop, tablet, or smartphone, so I can catch up from just about anywhere. And when I get home, I can watch it all on my big screen TV. Thanks to TV Everywhere, now wherever I am, MetroCast begins with me.
Make the most of your digital life with MetroCast, advanced video, internet, and phone.
And welcome back to Crispin Field in Berwick, where we are getting ready to listen to the visiting Hazleton area Cougars marching band do their thing. Before we get to that, we did get a chance to talk with Frank Sheptock, the new head coach of the Berwick area Bulldogs, earlier this week, and we talked to him about taking over as head coach and what he expects from the team, and we'll just let you hear from Frank Sheptock about what he expects from this Berwick team.
Your thoughts about being the new head coach of the Berwick Bulldogs?
Well, you feel a great sense of responsibility. You're involved with a program that has such great tradition and has put so many great players and great teams on this Crispin Field. So whenever you step into that program, a program like that, a program of that caliber, you have a sense of responsibility to try to build on that tradition and uphold the tradition and the foundation that was laid before you. And obviously that's a big challenge. But we've got a great group. They're very committed, and obviously through the summer and the winter season, we've worked very hard to get here where we are tonight.
Can you explain a little bit how your training program changed from before?
Well, not really familiar with what was previously done as the athletic director, but what we tried to do in the offseason, number one, is first of all build team, where the players had a sense of that was a team concept, that the more people that we had here, the more people that we had involved in the workout, that there was strength in numbers, and there was some buy-in from that standpoint. And then the other thing is that we really gave the seniors ownership of the team. And when you give a group that's as talented as our senior group some ownership and some leadership responsibility, they ran with it, and I was real proud of them from that standpoint. So, we were able to establish, in our minds, a work ethic and a commitment and a discipline, enthusiasm level, to hopefully continue the proud tradition of Berwick football.
This year's team, what are we looking for?
Well, you're looking for a team that's going to, number one, play hard. I think that we're a passionate group. They love the game of football. You could see that when they're practicing and when they're playing. One of the first days that I was here as the head coach, it was a nice winter night, and they wanted to stay out longer. And can we have balls? Can we have bags? Can we turn the lights on a little bit? What a great way to start when you're in a program and you've got young men that are that passionate about trying to get better. Great motivation for me, great enthusiasm. So I'm very pleased with how that passion of our program has become very evident in how we're doing things.
Starting quarterback there, who's that going to be?
It'll be Jared Marshman.
Tell me about Jared's strengths, weaknesses.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jared is a complete football player. He throws the ball extremely well. He's also very athletic. And one of the things that I think he's done a great job with, he's demonstrated a lot of poise. Anytime you're in a leadership position, you have to have emotional stability. And Jared, he plays one play, then he turns the page and plays the next one. So incomplete pass or interception or it didn't go real well, he's able to turn the page. And when a group of other players are around him and are able to see that emotional stability and leadership, that goes a long way in building a great offense.
And your personal goals for this season?
Win the day. It's been that from day one. We're trying to be the best team that we could be on a daily basis. We've got 10 regular season games, and we're just trying to focus on, hey, it's Thursday, let's have the best Thursday that we can have. Let's have the best Friday. Let's have the best Monday. And I think that if you're able to do that and you're able to start stacking days together, that gives you a chance to get better. And obviously you want to get better as the season goes on. And I think that's a matter of, continually evolving as a program and evolving into what you need to address, keeping the boys fresh. Obviously winning helps a great deal as well, so hopefully we've got a great deal of that.
And that, of course, is new head coach Frank Sheptock of the Berwick area Bulldogs. And he's got a real nice start to his season, heading off into halftime with a commanding lead. And we're going to take a quick listen to the Hazleton area Cougars marching band for a moment. Give you a taste of their work. Again, the Hazleton area marching band on the field here at halftime at Crispin Field. We'll come back with some, well, you know what? We can do the highlights real quick right now if you want to. Take a look at the highlights, and they're all on the Berwick side of the field. First points of the game right here as quarterback Jared Marshman looking and looking. Lots of time. Goes into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game for Berwick. Then we had a handoff to Lenny Wida. who finds a big hole, keeps moving his feet. 25-yard run or so for the second points of the game for the Berwick area Bulldogs. And then Wida again. Wida again here. Going in from 6 yards out for the third score of the game. We had also a field goal in there by Ken Marshman. And this was the last points of the first half as Evan Klinger gets in there for 6 more. 37-0 is what the score is right now. And we will come back with the second half of football from Crispin Field here on MetroCast Channel 10 in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere.
What's special about Century 21 agents? It's all about focus and persistence and staging assistance. They're some kind of hybrid bear bulldog breed crossed with all kinds of tough animals that are stubborn about achieving their objectives, which in this case is selling your home. They're part rainmaker, part sunshine maker. They have the sentimentality and warmth of a greeting card and the amazing analyzing power of an industrial strength computer, like that big computer that beat that Russian guy in chess that one time. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents.
Century 21 Covered Bridges Realty, Inc., serving Columbia, Montour, and Luzerne counties for over 35 years. Nor Hauling Berwick. Trash pickup, dumpster services, residential or commercial, Nor Hauling does it all. Community-minded, Nor Hauling is helping to keep the environment healthy through its single-stream recycling efforts in the borough of Berwick and elsewhere. Nor Hauling is also a proud sponsor of the Berwick Youth Football League. Fast and reliable, call today to learn how easy and affordable Nor Hauling services can be. Nor Hauling Berwick, like them on Facebook.
Does it really make a difference where you bank? It does if your bank makes a difference. First Columbia Bank is making a difference every day in the communities we serve. As your community bank, we know the value of investing in our young people. Supporting academics, athletics, and the arts are just a few of the ways First Columbia encourages personal growth and success. Our children are the hope for the future, and we are committed to helping them succeed. First Columbia Bank, with you and your children every step of the way.
Light up the night at the 161st Bloomsburg Fair's Toyota Grandstand. Tickets are now on sale for Christian pop duo for King and Country with special guests Jordan Feliz and Lauren Daigle. The legendary Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Country's Jake Owen with Old Dominion. Lee Bryce with Ben Gallagher. The award-winning The Band Perry. And America's Got Talent Season 10 winner ventriloquist Paul Zerden. And saddle up for the PRCA-sanctioned Painted Pony Rodeo. Tickets on sale now for all shows online or by phone.
Across 5 1/2 counties, Central Susquehanna Community Foundation is dedicated to supporting charitable needs and making a positive impact for the people who reside in our region. CSCF grants $2.5 million annually back into the communities it serves from more than 200 funds. Large or small, your contribution, as focused and specific as you'd like, can make a difference, creating a legacy for those who follow. Central Susquehanna Community Foundation, for good, forever.
And we're back again at Crispin Field in Berwick, where we are about to get the second half underway. Berwick going into the halftime with a 37-0 lead. As we take a look around Crispin Field here, as the Bulldogs get ready to kick it all off.
Kicking off for Hazleton.
And there is the kickoff. Taken by the Dogs. And a decent run back by number 26, Anthony Sassini. Berwick will start from their 35-yard line.
To the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Berwick.
All right. Clock is continuing to run. High snap, handoff. And looking for room. getting up to about the 41-yard line.
Len Wida on the Berwick carry.
Lenny Wida, as you heard, 6-yard run.
Tackle by number 28, Colby Jackson. Gain of 6.
Here is the run back from the opening kickoff by Sassini.
41.
Berwick in, no huddle. Moving the ball quickly. Quick handoff. And some more room as Wida works. Gets his way up to the 45-yard line. 45-yard line, and that's enough.
On the carry.
Should be a first down.
Caleb Yonner on the Cougar tackle.
And they do call it a first down. This is the previous play from Wida. 6-yard gain on this one. Back to live action now. And another handoff to Wida. This one he breaks through over midfield. So Len Wida,
on the Berwick
the big workhorse for the Bulldogs here tonight, gets the ball out just shy of a first down. This is the previous play. Wida on this one, bouncing his way through, stretches out for the first down.
Tackled by David Smith.
Jared Marshman, again, another handoff. And this one, Wida gets hit in the backfield, getting nowhere. Previous play, Wida breaking through. Nearly getting the first down on that run as well. Bring up a 3rd and 1 now for the Berwick area Bulldogs.
And Wide on the kick carry, no gain, brings up a 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 again. And we're all caught up. Jared Marshman, man in motion. And Marshman keeps it and works his way forward. Looks like he was just able to get past the first down marker up to the 45-yard line. And
the 45-yard line.
It looks like he is able to get another first down. Berwick keeps moving the ball forward. Good work on the ground by this tough Berwick team. Fake to White on that one, and Marshman keeps it himself. Gets through traffic just enough for a Berwick first down. Third quarter action, Berwick leading 37-0. Commanding lead. Jared Marshman back to take the snap. He does so. Another handoff. And another very good run by Len Wida. Gets up to the 36-yard line. Got 9 yards on that run.
2nd and 1 from the Cougar 36.
2nd and 1. Marshman back to throw, looking, has a man wide open, caught out to about the 28-yard line. That's number 7, Matt Champ, coming up with the ball. Berwick on the move yet again, seemingly able to do pretty much whatever they want to
the 28-yard line
against this Hazleton defense. Handoff to Wida. He breaks through. Gets across for another first down.
Carry once again, significant yardage before Adrian Otero brings him down around the 20-yard line.
Actually, that was the first down play, so he gets about 8 yards. It'll bring up a 2nd and 2 for Berwick. Wida breaking through. Doing a good job on the ground here tonight. Live action. Clock continuing to run. Marshman handoff. This one to Evan Klinger.
Evan Klinger on the Berwick carry picks up a first down.
Gets more than 2 yards. Gets another first down for the Berwick area Bulldogs. Play coming in from the side. Evan Klinger helping to keep things moving and keeps his balance even though he's getting spun around. Berwick leading 37-0. Marshman off to the side. And Mike Forrest catches it and races into the end zone for yet one more Berwick touchdown. That takes them up to 43. 6:30 left here in the third quarter, and Berwick takes a 43-0 lead over the Hazleton area Cougars. Take another look at that as Marshman has all day to throw, and he finds Force wide open. Force finds a hole and races to the end zone. Extra point attempt now by Ken Marshman, who's only missed once tonight, hit the crossbar his last extra point attempt. This one is up, nearly blocked, and it is good. Berwick with a 44-0 lead over the Hazleton area Cougars with 6:30 left just in the third quarter. Back with the ensuing kickoff after this. You're watching high school football on MetroCast Channel 10.
My world begins with me. I live online, and MetroCast totally gets that. The high-speed internet is so fast. I can find videos for my science project, do homework with my best friend. What did you get for number 7? Download new songs to my playlist, stream TV shows, and with Wi-Fi, I can do it all through the house. Pretty cool, huh? After all, MetroCast begins with me.
Make the most of your digital life with MetroCast, advanced video, internet, and phone.
What's special about Century?
Back again in Berwick as we take a look at the Berwick area cheerleaders, keeping the crowd interested as to what's going on the field. Berwick again with a 44-0 lead. And that was due to this play. Marshman out to Mike Force, who threads through the Hazleton defense and gets another 6 for the Berwick Bulldogs. Extra point was good. 44-0 is the score right now. 6:30 left in the third quarter, and mercy rule is in effect, so the clock will continue to run until the referees decide to stop it. There's how you can order a DVD of this game. Lots of highlights if you're a Berwick fan in this one. And we are kicking it off. Hazleton picks it up. Gets out to a 25, quick bounce out, and no more. See where they'll spot that one. 25-yard line.
Thomas Smith on the Berwick tackle. Cougars will have a 1st and 10 from their 25-yard line.
And a nice run back. Good kick by Ken Marshman as well. Number 23, Damon Horton right there with the run back. And the Cougars trying to get on the board. Again, mercy rule in effect, so that means the clock will continue to run unless it's necessary to stop it by the referees. Berwick with a big lead, 44-0. Hazleton's play from scrimmage garners maybe a yard or two.
Adrian Otero on the carry.
First outing as head coach of the Berwick area Bulldogs, Frank Sheptock, has gotten his team ready for this game, ready for the season. And by all accounts, everybody is saying the Berwick Bulldogs are serving notice. They are a team to be reckoned with this season. And unfortunately for the Cougars, they're the first team to find that out. Clock continuing to run, about 5:20 left here in the third quarter. Hazleton, 2nd and 9. Sparky Walk at quarterback for the Cougars. Looking, screens it off, caught, but immediately wrapped up by a 3 or 4 Berwick Bulldogs.
Outside the formation.
And that was number 6, David Smith with the catch.
Park leading the charge for the Bulldogs.
No gain.
On the tackle.
Berwick defense all over it. There's Frank Sheptock, head coach, cheering his team on.
3rd and 9 from the Cougar 26.
Number 19, Alex Parks, the first one to hit David Smith of Hazleton. Keep them from going any further. 3rd and 9 now. Walk back at quarterback, takes the snap. Looking to throw again. And his intended target there was number 81, Jacob Hunsinger. Kind of a last-minute decision to try and get rid of it.
Is incomplete.
We'll remind you that many of these games from Crispin Field this year, whether it's high school soccer or football, if we're from Crispin Field, we're going to do our best to live stream these games to you. You can always, of course, wait for the broadcast on Channel 10, or if you'd like to go to our live stream channel, that's where you would go, livestream.com, search out MetroCast Channel 10, and once we figure out exactly what we're doing with that, we'll have those games available for you. And then the games, of course, stayed there for about a month or so. So you can relive the memories for quite a long time. Hazleton to punt away. Very short punt. And that one is going to take a hobble and get touchdown at about the 45-yard line. And so that is where Berwick will take over.
19-yard punt.
Berwick leading 44-0 in this one.
First and 10 from the 45-yard line.
What's special about Century 21 agents? It's all about focus and persistence and staging assistance. They're some kind of hybrid bear bulldog breed crossed with all kinds of tough animals that are stubborn about achieving their objectives, which in this case is selling your home. They're part rainmaker, part sunshine maker. They have the sentimentality and warmth of a greeting card and the amazing analyzing power of an industrial strength computer, like that big computer that beat that Russian guy in chess that one time. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents.
Century 21 Covered Bridges Realty, Inc., serving Columbia, Montour, and Luzerne counties for over 35 years.
Back again at Crispin Field. Back underway. Berwick with the ball now. And a handoff
Alex Forrest now
to number 39.
Shoemaker, and he carries the ball for
Owen Shoemaker.
Berwick first down.
Alex Forrest now the quarterback for the Berwick area Bulldogs.
Dylan Yonner on the tackle for the Cougars. 1st and 10 for Berwick at the Hazleton 34.
Forrest, and again another handoff to Schumacher. He's got some more running room. So even the second stringers able to take it to Hazleton at this point. This was the previous play. Schumacher with a nice run. Berwick will line up quickly once again. Very fast-paced play by this Berwick offense under new head coach Frank Sheptock. There's Forrest again handing it off once again to Schumacher, who gets some room to run. Winds up at about the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. A timeout called by Berwick as Coach Sheptock wants to talk it over on the field. We'll be back with more after this on MetroCast Channel 10.
Nor Hauling Berwick. Trash pickup, dumpster services, residential or commercial, Nor Hauling does it all. Community-minded, Nor Hauling is helping to keep the environment healthy through its single-stream recycling efforts in the borough of Berwick and elsewhere. Nor Hauling is also a proud sponsor of the Berwick Youth Football League. Fast and reliable, call today to learn how easy and affordable Nor Hauling services can be. Nor Hauling Berwick, like them on Facebook.
Back again, Berwick back onto the field.
Berwick will have a 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 from the Hazleton 24-yard line. Forrest hands that one off to Schumacher. Gets a yard or so.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
A 2nd and 10, as you heard. Little talk on the field as they wait for things to get going. Play coming in. Here's the previous play. Alex Force handing that one off to Schumacher. Again, Schumacher met in the backfield by number 70 of Hazleton. That is John Marola. For little or no gain. Less than a minute here in the third quarter. Again, mercy rule in effect in this game. Berwick leading 44-0 at this point. So they're going to let the clock run. Berwick taking their time. Nice defense there by the Hazleton area Cougars. Stop that play dead in tracks. 3rd and 12. Coming up on 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Force takes the ball, hands it off to Schumacher, who gets through for a few yards. Winds up at about the 21-yard line.
Shoemaker on the carry once again for Berwick. Tackled by Marola, number 70, and Adrian Otero, number 32.
Clock is about to run out for the third quarter.
As
we take a look one more time at Owen Schumacher doing some nice runnings, and we will head into the fourth quarter after this on MetroCast Channel 10. Berwick leading 44-0.
First Columbia Bank finances families, futures, and, well, fun.
Fun comes in a lot of shapes and forms for different people. Some people need a new house. That's their fun. Some people need a new car. For Knoebels, it was a new steel roller coaster.
First Columbia has flexibility to manage the twists and turns of large projects like Impulse, while always staying true to their hometown way of doing business. This is what community banking is all about. First Columbia Bank.
Light up the night at the 161st Bloomsburg Fair's Toyota Grandstand. Tickets are now on sale for Christian pop duo for King and Country with special guests Jordan Feliz and Lauren Daigle. The legendary Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Country's Jake Owen with Old Dominion. Lee Bryce with Ben Gallagher. The award-winning The Band Perry. And America's Got Talent Season 10 winner ventriloquist Paul Zerden. And saddle up for the PRCA-sanctioned Painted Pony Rodeo. Tickets on sale now for all shows online or by phone.
Across 5 1/2 counties, Central Susquehanna Community Foundation is dedicated to supporting charitable needs and making a positive impact for the people who reside in our region. CSCF grants $2.5 million annually back into the communities it serves from more than 200 funds. Large or small, your contribution, as focused and specific as you'd like, can make a difference, creating a legacy for those who follow. Central Susquehanna Community Foundation, for good, forever.
And we are back again to start the fourth quarter. Berwick leading 44-0. Another handoff to Schumacher. And he is met in the backfield. And on fourth down, Berwick will have to turn the ball over on downs to the Hazleton area Cougars.
Tackled by number 70, John Marola. And the Cougars will take over on down.
And so Berwick, second string offense, showing some signs as well that they are a team to be reckoned with in future years to come. Hazleton area Cougars will get the ball on their own 24-yard line. A reminder, if you'd like a DVD of this game, we have them available for you. Just go to metrocast.com/channel10PA, and the ordering information is right there on the page for you. They're $25 each. Hazleton with the ball now. Quick handoff. And some nice running out to the 49-yard line by number 32, Adrian Otero.
Picks up significant yardage around the right side of the formation.
Again, the second string, if you will. Second string players in play for the Berwick Bulldogs now that the mercy rule is in effect. Berwick leading 44-0. And this is a great opportunity for the up-and-comers to get some playing time. Very necessary in their development. As we take a look at the replay, again, Sparky Wolk handing off to Otero, who takes off. It's a nice run for being brought down just shy of the 50-yard line. Berwick read that play all the way, and there'll be a loss of a yard. That'll bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Hazleton area Cougars.
A loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11.
Clock continues to run. Take another look at what happened there. Wolk fake pitch out, but the Berwick defense saw what was going on and wrapped up their running back in the backfield for a loss. 2nd and 11 now for the Hazleton area Cougars. At quarterback is Sparky Wolk. He'll hand that one off to Otero, who bounces outside and probably gets 4 or 5 yards on that carry. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 or 7 as we take a look at the Hazleton sidelines. A lot of fans making the trip along Route 93 to come to this opening game of the 2016 high school football season here in Berwick.
For the Cougars.
Another look at that run. Quick handoff to Otero. Sees nothing happening up the middle. Bounces outside, so it turns what could have been a nothing play into at least a little bit of a gain. He got 4 on the play. A 3rd and 7 now for the Hazleton area Cougars. Back to pass. And he is hit and wrapped up by a very excited number 58 for the Berwick area Bulldogs. Austin DeWald comes up big, breaks through the line, and that'll bring up a 4th down situation for the Cougars. Austin DeWald breaking free, coming right through and zeroing in on the quarterback, Sparky Wolk, for another loss, and Hazleton just not able to get it going here this evening. 8 minutes left to go in the game, and the Cougars back to punt. They get that one away. Good punt, way back to the 20-yard line. Berwick will let it go. It'll roll to about the 15, maybe the 14.5 line. And that is where Berwick will take over with about 7:48 left in the game. We'll come back with more of Hazleton at Berwick High School football in just a moment.
What's special about Century 21 agents? It's all about focus and persistence and staging assistance. They're some kind of hybrid bear bulldog breed crossed with all kinds of tough animals that are stubborn about achieving their objectives, which in this case is selling your home. They're part rainmaker, part sunshine maker. They have the sentimentality and warmth of a greeting card and the amazing analyzing power of an industrial strength computer, like that big computer that beat that Russian guy in chess that one time. This is who they are. This is what they do. Century 21 agents.
Century 21 Covered Bridges Realty, Inc., serving Columbia, Montour, and Luzerne counties for over 35 years. Nor Hauling Berwick. Trash pickup, dumpster services, residential or commercial, Nor Hauling does it all. Community-minded, Nor Hauling is helping to keep the environment healthy through its single-stream recycling efforts in the borough of Berwick and elsewhere. Nor Hauling is also a proud sponsor of the Berwick Youth Football League. Fast and reliable, call today to learn how easy and affordable Nor Hauling services can be. Nor Hauling Berwick, like them on Facebook.
Back again in Berwick with the Bulldogs leading this one 44-0. Alex Force at quarterback now for the Bulldogs. He will hand that one off to number 25, Thomas Smith. who can't quite get back to the line of scrimmage, so that'll be a 1-yard loss and bring up a second and 11 for Berwick with 7 minutes left to play in the game. Again, the mercy rule is in effect. Berwick leading 44-0 at this point, so they're going to let the clock run whenever possible. Forrest and a quick handoff to Smith, and Hazleton reads that one well. Another quick handoff. This one out to the 20-yard line, a 5-yard gain. Handoff there to Thomas Smith. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for Berwick.
Pick up a 5 on the play. We'll bring up a 3rd and 5.
Second string offense
20-yard line.
Playing in the game right now for Berwick, getting them some valuable experience. Smith breaking through, brought down at the 20-yard line. 3rd and 6, they're saying. Back to throw is Force. He lets it fly, but unable to pull that one in is Denver Knorr, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And believe it or not, for the first time in this game, Berwick will have to punt the ball away.
4th and 6 from the 20 for Berwick. Quick attention, please. We have had a inhaler.
So we'll take another look at Alex Forrest as he rolls out, trying to hit Denver Knorr. Denver Knorr comes in. Hazleton gets a hand in there to break that play up. And with 5:40 left in the game, Berwick will punt this one away. If you're a Berwick fan, this is what you call an excellent first game of the season. Great home opener, and they're going to have a big win and a big celebration in Berwick tonight.
Called a timeout.
And a timeout being called by head coach Frank Sheptock as they want to talk things over. So they're taking a timeout, so we'll take a timeout. With 5:22 left in the game, Berwick up 44-0 over Hazleton area.
Does it really make a difference where you bank? It does if your bank makes a difference. First Columbia Bank is making a difference every day in the communities we serve. As your community bank, we know the value of investing in our young people. Supporting academics, athletics, and the arts are just a few of the ways First Columbia encourages personal growth and success. Our children are the hope for the future, and we are committed to helping them succeed. First Columbia Bank, with you and your children every step of the way.
Back again in Berwick, where the Bulldogs are going to have to punt for the first time in this game. It's number 27, Jacob Betts. He'll do the punting honors. Only 5:22 left in the game. A new head coach, Frank Sheptock, coaching his first game here in Berwick. Ball is up and away, and it's a nice punt, a deep one. And it bounces into the hands of Hazleton area, who rolls out, runs it back about 5 or 6 yards. Number 15, Nolan Schneider, picking that ball up, getting out to the 45-yard line. And so with about 5 minutes left to go in this game, Hazleton will go to work to try to not get shut out. Berwick will do their best to make sure it is a shutout. We'll see how that works out for either team. Want a copy of the game? Lots of Berwick highlights if you're interested. Go to metrocast.com/channel10PA. The DVD ordering information is right there on the page, along with our season schedule. So if you're wondering what we're going to be having on for you throughout the season, that's the place to go to find out.
The 12-man club.
Bulk hands off, and a big run, big hole for their big man, Adrian Otero. And he gets a lot of yardage on that one. Winds up at about the 37-yard line. So a big gain for the Cougars. A little encouragement for their team. I'm sure they've got to feel a little dejected. We were told prior to the game that a concern for this team this year are their offensive and defensive lines. And that has shown to be the case here this evening as we take a look at Sparky Wolk bringing into play from head coach Mike Brennan. 1st and 10 handoff. And a nice 7 or 8 yard gain for number 36, Caleb Yonner.
First down carry, picks up 9 to the Berwick 28-yard line. 2nd and 1.
They're going to say they got 9 yards on that one, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 1 situation for the Cougars, who are trying to get on the board, trying to stave off a shutout by the Berwick Bulldogs here in the season opener for both teams. Clock, as you can see, is continuing to run. About 3:20 left in the game. Hazleton threatening here from the 28-yard line of Berwick. And they go to the handoff, and it's fumbled and picked up by Berwick. Number 58, Austin DeWald. Earlier comes up with a big quarterback sack, and here he comes up with the fumble recovery, and that could be about it for Hazleton. Berwick has the opportunity here to just run out the clock now, as we are in that mercy rule effect, so the clock will continue to run, and we'll see if Hazleton can get the ball back at all. But for all intensive purposes, Berwick should be able to hang on to this ball as the ball is dropped. Taro, a bad handoff, and DeWald falls on it, loses it himself for a moment there, but eventually steps up with it. And so Berwick will take over with 2:50 left in the game. 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. And there's a handoff to number 23, Michael Kishbaugh. Berwick, 2nd string. They are using up a number of players here, giving everybody a chance to get out there as they can, get some experience in real game time conditions, help them get conditioned. And now Berwick is starting to use the clock. As you see, Alex Force, the quarterback for Berwick, watching the play clock, letting it wind down. 2 minutes left to go in this game. And now Forrest will take the snap and hand it off. And a big run up the sideline by number 23, Michael Kishbaugh.
Michael Kishbaugh on the Berwick carry.
Gets up to about the 34-yard line.
Out to the 34-yard line.
A nice run play.
A 3rd and 6.
And so this no-huddle offense of Berwick here towards the end of this game, still kind of going no-huddle, but they're just waiting around on the field, letting the clock wind down. It's a 6 yards to go. 1:10. Clock continuing to run. Forrest is going to take the snap. And again, another handoff to Michael Kishbaugh. He gets out to about the 38-yard line. Shy of the first down. 4th and 6.
Number 31, Trevor Wilkinson on the Cougar tackle.
As Berwick is just trying to run this clock out and win this game. Take another look at that last play. Coming up on 30 seconds here in the game. Again, it's 4th and 3. A first down will signal pretty much the end of the game. Alex Force, number 1, out there, the quarterback. Here in the 4th quarter for the Bulldogs. Watching the clock. Play clock is dropping down close enough. He'll take the snap and hand that one off. Little bobble. Trying to turn the corner, staying in bounds, goes out of bounds. But the clock continues to run, and that is the game. Berwick coming up with a 44-0 win. A big win, serving notice, as we see new head coach Frank Sheptock shake the hand of the Hazleton coaching team. He runs across the field. The tradition in Berwick continues its winning ways. Again, new head coach Frank Sheptock right there, coming away with his first win as a head coach of the Berwick Bulldogs. A Great game on behalf of the Bulldogs. The team really came together. Something to be proud of. We will come back with the one highlight we have for the second half, as well as some game stats for you in just a moment. Stay tuned. You're watching high school football on MetroCast Channel 10.
Light up the night at the 161st Bloomsburg Fair's Toyota Grandstand. Tickets are now on sale for Christian pop duo for King and Country with special guests Jordan Feliz and Lauren Daigle, the legendary Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, Country's Jake Owen with Old Dominion, Lee Bryce with Ben Gallagher, the award-winning The Band Perry, and America's Got Talent Season 10 winner ventriloquist Paul Zerden, and saddle up for the PRCA-sanctioned Painted Pony Rodeo. Tickets on sale now for all shows, online or by phone.
Across 5 1/2 counties, Central Susquehanna Community Foundation is dedicated to supporting charitable needs and making a positive impact for the people who reside in our region. CSCF grants $2.5 million annually back into the communities it serves from more than 200 funds. Large or small, your contribution, as focused and specific as you'd like, can make a difference, creating a legacy for those who follow. Central Susquehanna Community Foundation, for good, forever.
Taking my shows on the road begins with me, so I don't go anywhere without TV Everywhere from MetroCast. It lets me watch news, sports, plus TV shows on my laptop, tablet, or smartphone, so I can catch up from just about anywhere. And when I get home, I can watch it all on my big screen TV. Thanks to TV Everywhere, now wherever I am, MetroCast begins with me.
Make the most of your digital life with MetroCast, advanced video, internet, and phone.
And we are back in Berwick, where the final score here was 44-0. Berwick on top as they take a knee there to thank the big man upstairs for helping get through this game unharmed. What we'll do real quick is show you the one highlight we actually have from this particular game, and that was the third quarter touchdown by Berwick. And there is Marshman getting the ball to Mike Forrest. Mike Forrest finds a gap and waltzes in. And that was the only score of the second half, 44-0. The final in this one. In the game, Berwick had 267 yards rushing to 63 for Hazleton. Berwick had 109 passing yards to just 24 for Hazleton. Adrian Otero was the leading rusher for the Cougars, 14 carries and 66 yards. Berwick, the leading rusher, was Len Wida. He had 187 yards in this game on 20 touches. Also, Evan Klinger got 36 yards. Owen Schumacher, 21. Jared Marshman got 10. Mike Kishball got 9, and Tom Smith got 4 yards. Passing-wise, Sparky Wolk of the Cougars was 4 for 7 and 24 yards. Jared Marshman 7 for 10 and 109 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Alex Force threw one attempt for no yardage. And receiving, it was Hunter Van Blargen got 16 yards for Hazleton. David Smith got 8. Anthony Sassini for Berwick coming up with 47 receiving yards. Mike Force 45 and Matt Champ 17. So all in out, a very dominating first game of the season for the Berwick area Bulldogs. They win this one 44-0. We will be in Dallas for the next game, and we hope you'll join us for more high school sports when that happens in the next week or so here on MetroCast Channel 10. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again after later.